The 992.2 GT2 RS is already in its early stages of development and should hit the scene by 2026. The test mule seen here, spotted by Car Spy Media, shows us a car that is disguised as a GT3 RS. The turbocharged rear-wheel drive GT2 RS models have always been similarly styled to the naturally aspirated GT3 RS, albeit still featuring distinctive traits to set the two cars apart. But the sound profile is unlike the high-revving 4.0-liter flat six. Instead, distinct turbo noises can be heard in the video, which could only mean one thing. What we're looking at could indeed be the 992.2 GT2 RS. The 992.2 GTS introduced the T-hybrid powertrain, a version of which will be used in the next Turbo and GT2 RS models. The upcoming hybrid Turbo S is expected to make over 700 horsepower, which means the GT2 RS has to make close to 800. If we look back at the history of the 911 GT2, it started with the Porsche 993 back in the early 1990s. Only 194 examples were built. The 993 GT2 produced 424 horsepower, while the GT2 Evo 444. The 993 is the only air-cooled Porsche 911 GT2. The 996 GT2 was introduced in 2001 and it did not feature traction control. At 1,287 units, the 996 was the most mass-produced GT2. The 997 generation featured many firsts and lasts for the GT2. The GT2 RS was introduced for the first time. The 997.2 GT2 RS featured 100 more horsepower than the regular GT2. Over 1,200 examples were built from each. The 991.2 GT2 RS became the quickest car around Nürburgring twice. For the first time, the GT2 RS was not offered with a manual. It came with a 7-speed PDK. To this day, the 991.2 GT2 RS, with a lap time of 6 minutes 43.3 seconds, is the second quickest road-going car around the Green Hell.